All right, folks, good evening. We are here with Kiara McLaughlin, who is going to be having just a quick chat with us. Um, Sorry, I've got a 6-year-old asking me for food. um, right. So, we want to have a little bit of a discussion about this rumor mill. Kiara, good evening, first of all. Thank you so much
Absolutely. Good evening, Sandy.
for joining us. But yeah, yesterday evening, I reached out to you because I was receiving messages from kind of all over the place. I didn't indicate, who or where I was getting these messages from, but I basically said, listen, there are these messages that are in circulation that essentially are saying that you were arrested. I mean, to me, this is like next level crazy. But
hmm
I thought, I know you. Let me come to the source first and foremost and ask you, were you arrested and exactly what's going on? Now, you kind of laughed it off. Because I guess at that point you hadn't heard the rumor.
No, it was funny when you had brought it to me because when I saw the conversation when, the person mentioned about the 60K, and I was like, what? So it did caught me off surprise, but I kind of like laughed it off. Like I didn't think it
Mhm.
was going to be what it was today, for sure.
Mm. So, um, people are still contacting me, and I said, listen, I've spoken to her. This young lady has said she has nothing to do with any missing money. She's not been arrested. She doesn't know anything about this situation. And yet, throughout the day, your photo and voice notes and everything continued to be
It's
circulated
speculative, yeah.
that essentially said that you were arrested yesterday. So let's just set the record straight here. Were you arrested yesterday at Scotiabank in Camana Bay?
No, I was not.
Right. You don't even know if anybody was arrested. You don't know
I
anything
do
about.
not.
Yeah.
When you brought it to me, that was the first I've heard of it. And I
Hmm.
didn't even hear about anyone getting arrested at Scotiabank. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first I've heard of it. And then my poor family members have been getting calls as well. My poor grandmother
Oh my God.
called me this morning,
Hmm.
like, Boo Boo, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, ma, like, what's happening? And she told me, like, oh, people coming to me saying I
Oh.
must check up on you. And I'm like, oh,
So
well,
your grandma was even getting messages. Wow.
yeah, calls. She was getting calls.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so it's really disappointing. And when you messaged me again today about it, I
Yeah.
kind of pulled my broker aside and I was like, hey, I think this is something I need to mention to you right away because I didn't expect it to like get this big or
Hmm.
have my photos circulating. No, I wasn't
Hmm.
arrested. I wasn't
Hmm.
at Scotiabank. Um, I want to apologize to my clients because not only is this embarrassing for me, but I could just
Hmm.
imagine the people that I work with hearing this information. This is such a bad look. I,
Hmm.
yes, just embarrassing. It's really hurtful because I've heard like a lot of voice notes and I had to even call like Sherian earlier and I was like, hey, like, can you stop gassing this rumor because I keep hearing your voice notes being sent to me.
Hmm.
So I was like, we're in the same industry. We kind of have to work together, not tear each other down as a native Caymanian to another native Caymanian. You
Hmm.
know, um, the industry is very, very low percentage on native Caymanians, and we
Hmm.
really just need to all work together and uplift each other.
Right.
Again, this is embarrassing not only for me, for my family, for my clients.
Hmm.
I was not arrested. I don't know the story. I don't know if someone was arrested.
Hmm.
So that's just that.
Okay. I mean, like I said, it's just one of those situations where, I mean, I don't quite understand what transpired and how
Me
your name
neither.
got caught up in this. At first, I was hearing like, oh, it might not be her, but it might be someone who
If
kind of looks like her.
or have my
And
type of hair. That's what I heard as
yeah,
well. And then it kind of got pushed out of proportion because then someone took a photo of mine and then said, "Oh, the person looked like her, or it might be her." And then it kind of just well,
hmm,
Sandy, you knew me from a long time. long time.
Yeah,
Like
you were
I
just
you
getting started in real
yeah,
estate.
you met
Remember
me
the
like
hustle?
6 years ago or 4 years ago, and I was
Yep.
even just working at the coffee shop and trying to hustle my way in real
Yes.
estate.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
I wouldn't work so hard from where I started because I started even way below that
Yeah.
to what I created now, and I don't even feel like I reached anywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
To just put my career at risk like that, I would not do it.
Yeah.
I just had a speech at Clifton Hunter High School on Tuesday, and I'm here motivating these kids. Like, listen, life is, you know, sometimes life is hard, but you just got to continue working hard for what you want. And you got to put in
Mm-hmm.
the work and dedication to get what you want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
for
like I
this,
said, when I heard it, I was like, "Oh man!" Like, I mean, I don't swear for anybody, but I was a little bit surprised when I heard it. And I
mm,
also said, this young lady has worked incredibly hard, and I would have been disappointed to hear if this was true. So I'm glad that you said that essentially there is no truth to this, and this is some sort of, I don't know, mistaken identity or what it is,
someone
but
using
it's
my name, I'm not
yeah.
sure what it is. I'm not sure where it started from. I don't know how it started.
Mhm.
If I hurt somebody' feelings, please come to me. Like, I want to solve it. Like, this is just too much at this point. I'm not sure what's happening.
Mhm. Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
I, I'm just trying to be, uh, I'm just trying to make it in my own country. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Mhm.
work hard. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to bust my ass for my clients. And I say that like that because I really want to keep it real.
Yeah.
I want to bust my ass for my clients and really get this the hard way. Like, I'm working for what I want.
Right.
I'm not, I would never go another route, or it's just crazy how this all happened so randomly as well. This was so random.
Mhm. Mhm.
And the year that I had last year as well.
Mhm.
So I'm just trying to take it a
Yeah.
step at a time and really focus on me, what I need to get done.
Mhm.
I apologize to my company as well because obviously I represent my company and this is not a good look.
Mhm.
Thank God I got some amazing people in my corner that really has my back and trust me, because as you
Yeah.
said, you can't swear for anyone, which I agree, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't swear for anyone either.
Yeah.
But if someone was arrested, there's obviously proof of someone was being arrested at Command Bay.
Yes.
Command Bay got a lot of cameras. There has
Mhm.
to be some sort of proof that whoever was arrested and who it is. But it wasn't me.
Mhm.
It was not Kiara McLaughlin. Mama, I'm sorry that you got all those calls, but it wasn't me.
Mhm. Yeah. And I did say to someone, to be fair, you do have a very, I don't want to say Caymanian because we're all Caymanian, but there are a lot of young people who have your look with the curly hair and I guess the olive complexion or whatever. So, I've never seen anyone who looks exactly like you. So I'm not sure I'm quite feeling the like vibe of, the mistaken identity because I think everybody
Hmm.
still has their own unique look. But I don't know what people saw or what they thought they saw, but you're clarifying that it's definitely not you without a doubt.
Absolutely not. I was at the office all day yesterday, had meetings, had showings. I didn't even go to Kamana Day yesterday.
Mhm.
And then I didn't get arrested either today. Again, meetings, showings, stayed in Georgetown most of the day, went for a run, clearly not arrested, just
Yeah.
working, hustling, and trying to keep my health in good shape.
Yeah. All right, folks. So again, we decided to do this live stream with Kiara McLaughlin. She's a real estate agent because there was this really nasty rumor in circulation that she had got arrested yesterday at Scotiabank. The story was kind of like it was shifting a little bit. First, something about some money missing from people's accounts,
Hmm.
upwards of $60,000, multiple transactions, and there was something about money laundering. And I was kind of like really confused. I did reach out to this young lady yesterday in an attempt to try and set the record straight. She immediately told me that she doesn't know anything about it. That this has nothing to do with her. That she's on a honest hustle and she's not about that life. And yeah, I mean, the rumors continue today, unfortunately, with a feverish pitch. Even up to this evening, after I spoke to you again, Kiara, I got another one again. Like, is this true? I'm hearing this thing about this young lady. Has she been arrested? So we thought
Yeah.
the best way to kind of set the record straight, quite frankly, is for her to just come on the program, talk to you guys directly, and tell you exactly what's going on.
Yeah. And honestly, thank you for your program as well for allowing me to come and speak my truth because I didn't even know how I was going to set the record straight. I don't have enough followers to get it out
Hmm.
there. So really thank you for allowing me to come on your program and just setting the record straight.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, my dear. Well, have a good night. And hopefully, this will stop people from continuing to forward these messages. It's not her. If it's somebody else, y'all gonna have to wait. I have reached out to the RCIPS Inquirer.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask, was someone even arrested? Like, have you
I
heard
have not
anything?
gotten a response back from them as yet.
Okay.
So I am waiting on them to kind of come back to me on that. But as soon as they let us know, at least we can even verify if someone has actually been arrested. So, because I think that, there's a possibility that no
Yeah.
one even got arrested. And this is just some mixed up story that I don't know where the origins might come from. Normally, it is the case that, where there's smoke, there's fire. But it's a little bit weird that if this was done by a Caymanian, that we wouldn't hear by now. I tell you guys this all the time. Whether a Caymanian, Miss Gigi, whether a Caymanian is in a car accident, drops dead, steals money, does anything, we know within a very short period of time because it's such a small community. And the
Right.
fact that we haven't heard a name of anyone who's actually, been arrested, it just sounds really, really bizarre because by now we would know. I feel like we would kind of know if someone was actually arrested. So again, thanks very much for setting the record straight.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to me to for me to set it straight,
Yeah.
So
All
thank you
right.
for that. And yeah, guys, don't believe everything you hear. It's not fake
Yep.
news.
All right. Well, keep on that honest hustle. That's what it's all about.
Definitely. All
We
right.
got
Have
a
a good night.
caller. We got a caller. I don't know if they're calling for you. Shall we try answering it? They might have a question, I guess. I don't know. Good
Okay.
evening, caller. Hello.
Time to check your messages.
Oh, okay. All right. Positive message says to keep your head up. People will do anything to ruin your reputation.
I appreciate that. Just trying to, like really
We do
when it
we
happened,
we do have another call. I don't know. Hello, caller.
Yes, Sandra. In regards to this show that you're doing now,
Mhm.
I can confirm that someone was arrested in the bank yesterday because I was there when they got
Okay.
arrested. But
Oh.
the person did have curly hair,
Hmm.
but I cannot tell you exactly who it was, but someone was
Mm.
arrested.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate the
So,
confirmation.
okay.
All right, my dear.
Bye bye.
Thanks very much. So there you go. An eyewitness saying somebody was arrested. Kiara saying it's somebody, but it ain't her. Her name ain't somebody.
yeah, clearly out and free.
Yeah, girl, try and go straighten that hair real quick. All right, my dear.
Okay.
Again, thank you very much, and we'll keep it. We'll keep people updated. As soon as we know more, then obviously we'll try to get to the bottom of this. Always keep in mind as well, just because someone is arrested doesn't mean that they're guilty. Look at me. I've been arrested a million times. Hello. So give people the benefit of the doubt until we hear more about the allegations and the case actually moves forward, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. KK says, that's Caymanians for you. Always be strong. Check your Scotia link, Sandy. I know they don't seem to know what's going on, child. I was trying yesterday to get some confirmation from the people I know at Scotia, but they seem like they're in the dark as well. So we'll see. All right, Kiara, have a good evening. Thank you so
All right,
much.
Sandy. Thank you as well.
All
Have a
right,
good night.
honey. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Make sure you tune in tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m.